What's going on YouTube? The Dividend Stock King here with another video. And today we're talking about dividend income versus rental income, which is better, which one should you pick, which one should you start off with, which is better, what would I do, etc. Is it based off rental income versus dividend income? Now, I'm not an expert at dividend income. I'm not an expert in rental income. So this is my opinions on it. The outside looking in, someone who's invested in the dividend stocks, and someone who's looking at rental properties. Because my wife and I are looking for rental properties as well. Both are great. Both will give you passive income. Both are assets because they're both making money. Remember, asset puts money in your pocket. A liability takes money out. So a rental property will be asset. Also, a stock that pays dividend will be an asset. So both are assets. Which is better? They're both different. It, the dividend stocks can be started with like $10, $11, $12, and you get started with like less than $100 to get started, and you can build it up over time. You don't need to. With a rental property, you gotta find a property in a good price, not too high. If it needs work, you gotta fix it yourself or hire someone to do the work. You got to rent it out, find a renter, rent it out, and you know make sure they pay you. You make sure they have to. Anything breaks down, you got to fix it, and you got to maintain the property, and they leave it, and you got to fix it back up to find the next person, do background checks, and it's a lot of stuff to do with a rental property. It's a whole other ball game versus buying a stock because buying a stock. I mean, I don't gotta do none of that stuff. I don't gotta do no plumbing. I don't gotta do no AC work. I don't gotta find no tenant. I don't gotta rent the house out. I don't gotta clean up behind somebody, have to move out. I don't gotta fight them for whatever. I don't gotta find a renter. I don't gotta do none of that stuff. All I gotta do is own the stock and that's it. Buy the stock and that is it. All that I really gotta do is do research, make sure the company is still afloat, make sure they're still doing well, and that is it. I say this: the stock market can you can invest in the stock market, you can invest in real estate in the stock market. The stock market can transition you into bigger assets. This is a small scale thing until you put a lot of money into it. Okay, you still gotta get a down payment. Excuse me, I did the numbers, but both are great. Both are great. Both can make you a lot of money. Both work. Okay, the way I'm doing it now is great for me because me and my wife and I are looking for a rental property as we speak. We haven't found it takes time to find a property too. You ain't gonna find a house that fast. You can't the house we're looking for, we can't find a good rental property that needs a little bit of work. We get at a cheap price. You gotta deal with lawyers and real estate agents. It's a whole complex thing. Excuse me. It's a whole complex thing. I love real estate though. Real estate is a great thing to have. You can pass on to your children. It's passive. It's an asset that makes you money. You make money over and over and over again. It can make you money. Most millionaires today are in real estate in the stock market. I think just the stock market is a smaller scale. You can buy a stock for like $10 and make you some money. You gotta make a lot of money. Um, you know, I don't know. It depends. I say do both. I say do both. It shouldn't be you pick one, you stick with it. You should do both. You should be actively looking for a rental property, and you should be actively looking for a good company to invest in. You could do both. There's not either or. Because it might take you a while to find a house or apartment building. It might take you a month or so. Because to be my house now, it took me a month to find it. A good deal too. So you ain't gonna find a house today or tomorrow. It take a while. So in the meantime, between time, you can invest in the stock market. You should do both. I always preach about you need multiple streams of income. You can't rely on one way of making money. You can't rely on one stream of income. I can't either. So right now I have my job, I have dividend paying stocks, YouTube. I need other streams of income. I need a rental property as well. So rental property is my next thing I'm gonna get. But I'm investing in the stock market as well. But that's my next goal I'm gonna get. Invest in that as well. And build it up. Build, and like I said, you can throw $50 and you don't throw a lot of money at the time. Right? You throw $100 in here, $50. That's not gonna break you. You know, just cut out some things you were buying in the past. And in fact, when this pandemic happened, you are already been saving money because you can't go to the movies, you can't really go out to eat. And in the beginning, it was closed. Movie theaters still closed. You can go out to eat. You're not you're not spending as much, especially if you work from home. You're not spending money on gas. You're not spending money on the movie theaters. You're not going out as much. You're not doing the things you were doing before the pandemic happened. So you should be saving a little bit of money, at least in gas. You should be saving money, especially if you live 30, 40 minutes away from your job and then you transition to work from home. You're saving money every day. You're saving money on your gas. And that gas money you would have spent anyway, you put in the stock market. So it's not even bothering you. That's what I did with the stock market. I stay on gas. I'm not in the bowling league no more because they shut down. That saved me money. So that money I was spending on gas in the bowling league anyway, I put in the stock market. So my lifestyle hasn't really changed much. It's still the same. Okay. And that's how I look at the real estate. You find a property, you gotta fix it up, you gotta do what you gotta do, but once you get dust in a row and you're good to go and rent it out, you got the passive income coming to you every month, like a stock. Do both. Don't pick one or the other. Buy your shares here and there, but actively looking for a rental property to invest in. I say, in my personal opinion, do both. That's the end of my video. Please like the video, share the video, and I'll see you next time.